So, many, many years ago when I started making jewellery and studying craft and design and then going to the Arts Academy in Munich, I always found bits of paper, eventually just kind of A4 paper, and I would do all these drawings to help me with pieces, but I never said the word drawing at all. It was, I didn't throw them away, but I could have thrown them away. That's how kind of unimportant they were. And about 2 years ago, I realized I had this giant pile of them, so I'd put them in the same place as well. And I started to look through them, and I started to realize how bloody awesome they were, and how they were kind of for other people, a kind of look into my brain, or maybe something that could be interesting outside of myself for other people. It was very much about other people looking at them, and so that kind of churned around in my head, and I eventually then came to the idea that I wanted to publish them and call them drawings and call them jewellery drawings, kind of basic but good. And I've worked with De Leone before, Marzee, who was they're like an art publishing house in London. They're also called a Bake, and they do lots of different projects and art books, and they work with people I love, artists that I really admire and love. And we made a book a few years ago called 0 + 0 = 0, and that was a look at projects and pieces from about roughly 10-year period. So I approached Marzee again, and he said yes, 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 and that was the beginning of the book. And this is the end of the book. So there was a whole process in between. Really, it's him then taking the drawings and putting his magic on them. And he had lots of ideas too about how kind of the unimportance of them. He wanted that to be shown in the book somehow, but beautiful as well. Anyway, so this is the front of the book. This is an image that I took from an artist called Theo Schoon. He's actually Dutch. He lived in New Zealand for a long time. He's made this incredibly beautiful work in New Zealand with craft and with art and design and drawing and lots of different medium. He's also quite controversial because of his borrowing and stealing from Māori culture, and he was a controversial kind of figure. So I've kind of pinched from him here. This is one of the drawings, and Marzee chose to put it on the front, and I just think, yeah, it's the perfect kind of jewellery drawing in a way with the earrings, and I love this. Anyway, so you open it. Here is a list of all my amazing galleries who sponsored the book. So the money for production came from my galleries and also from the Bayerische Wirtschaftsministerium, because I won the Bayerische Stadtpreis last year in Munich. So, and on we go. So this is what you do. And this is how you look at it. It's like a strange concertina. So these are kind of snippets before pieces, but they're really their own things now. They have their own lives, these drawings. They've got actually nothing to do with, in a way, with finished pieces anymore. They've become their own entity. But keep going because people have to look for themselves. Eventually, there is also a text by Ben Lignell. So he's spent lots of time with the drawings and come up with this beautiful text as well, which is divided up. Here's some more of it. Then, as you keep going, there is also colour. So Maki has, this is pretty much one-to-one, the colour and the pieces, and he's added in some drawings as well. And so on. These are drawings of some of the exhibitions I've had. But that's enough. You've seen the whole book now.
Thank you very much.
And on the back is a drawing by Luna, who is Maki's daughter, and Maki has been commissioning Luna for years to do design work for him and all sorts of stuff since she's like 12. And her name is LPPL, and she makes amazing stuff, and she did this beautiful, the back and the side. The end.